嘿呦哎呦哎呦哎呦，嘿哎哎哎哎哎哎哎，嘿嘿呦嘿。
come from warrior blood, us men. So that feeling that you have at times when you're angry and you're upset, that goes generations back to when we had that. We had to fight for our women and our children and our elders.
The last of a dying breed, with dreams of being free. Hooked up to the tree to breathe, bleed my sins away. Future's not tomorrow but today. See death creeping around the corner. Call the coroner on another fallen warrior in the land of the forgotten. Bad seeds already rotten. Popping pills to fill the void of death knocking. You can guarantee the feds watching, cause we grew up around these revolutionaries who went to Wounded Knee to get their hearts buried. Raised a hustle once I see my mama struggle. Born in the heart where our chiefs bled, where the water tastes like lead, where we deal with these alcoholics and meth heads. Fed lies from the school system, misinterpret Thanksgiving, teach history like it's fiction. What's written ain't fact. We take down these flags, raise an eagle staff. I'm a warrior, last of a dying.
Clock over success really does work.
Dying breed, with dreams of being free, hooked up to the tree to breathe.
Good old fashioned Indian loving. No, I can't be your husband. Just found out that you're my cousin. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, oh, hey, hey.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. You gotta use that one.
To attack, setting up camp, taking our land back, one nation at a time, giving pause.
Yeah. Melodic, what up? Check it, yo. Step inside the militant minded, confined him inside a signed confinement. Picture the best, Pac and Nas combined with Russell and Dennis at an AIM protest. Check it, I grew up tough, underneath barbed wire cuts. If my scars ain't enough to tell my story, all these other rappers are mediocre, starting to bore me. Melodic said untie your brain to fully feel freedom. My grandma named me not Ani Nez for a reason, so I could lead them. Free your minds from extinction and believe in freedom. Throw that government money back, cause we don't need them. Sovereignty's a myth in a nation full of ignorance. I've seen checks get spent on casino chips, and I wear my hair proud. This is true pride music, war hooping loud, equivalent to the American Indian movement. Yeah, yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Alright. I'm not a rapper, I'm an activist who rhymes. This is how you're learning, you better read between the lines. Kill the Indian, save the man. Yes, all my friends descended from dead men who defended them. I got 2 braids and a beaded necklace. Living young and living reckless. Got a bullet for the next hipster in a headdress. Step aside, I got that C4 flow. I'm ready to blow at any minute, motherfucker, let me go. I flow off the mental with the cynical syndrome. The epitaph, I'm wreaking wrath at the pinnacle. Fuck methodical, I keep this shit simple. I got the point at the top to pop the pimple. Sinful, I get erotic like a nympho. Keeping it loose, hanging rappers on the noose. I don't spit, I puke. You rappers ain't shit, but your flows is still equivalent to poop.
My colonial colonized name is Russell Means. I want to talk a little bit about radicalism and being called radical. You know, maybe it is true I am a radical, because all I've ever asked, all I've ever demanded, all I've ever fought for, all I've ever been shot for, all I've ever been stabbed and beaten for, or thrown in jail or prison for, is to ask and demand, any way, shape, or form, that the United States of America live up to its own laws.
Identity, searching in bottles of whiskey. I've seen my elders pass out under oak trees. Hairspray and methamphetamine feed their arteries. Empty memories shield the future possibilities, as suicidal tendencies tend to plague the youth at a teen age. And teen pregnancy, we say, leaves babies with no fathers these days. And our ways are forgotten. Trading moccasins for N7s with Jordan socks that are cotton. Shit. Free your mind from extinction.
With the stroke of a pen, Trump's trying to undo everything we've worked so hard for. But as indigenous people, our existence is our resistance. We protect Mother Earth and the water because it's who we are and we have no other choice. I'm facing 7 years in prison, yet I remain dedicated to peace and prayer. Pray with us.
One family. If we don't stand, who will? On earth. The wind comes in 4 corners, 4 directions, 4 colors. And death rides on 4 horsemen. A black snake with some black tanks. How much money do these companies need to make? They could drop their product, but they wanna save a buck. Already extracted billions, when is enough enough? I used to be in the oil fields, getting paid, but I quit, cause oil water I can't drink. Look down and see Kamimi lie die in the mud. I looked up and told myself that enough's enough. Money does not own my soul, living comfortable. It's not in my plans, my hands in the sand. Some things worth more than gold. Some things they can't be sold. Some things can't be replaced. She's your mother, the fresh water is her veins. What is going on? Have we all lost our minds? Every human needs clean water to survive.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be called. Martin County Sheriff's Department.
Hi. I need to report an assault.
Okay, where did it occur at?
Standing Rock. They're innocent, unarmed people being attacked with water in militia-style police, firing at point-blank range with high-powered mace on unarmed people. Who protects the people?
Ma'am, yeah, if there's police there, then it
The police are the ones attacking innocent, unarmed people. So what do we do to stop the police literally hitting people at point blank range in the face? People can lose eyes. People are going to get hypothermia. People could die. We have elders here. We have children here. We have all ages here. Nobody is armed except for the police. Who protects the people from the police?
Well, I guess if you want to put it up the chain of command, the next person to talk to would be the governor's office.
Love is the strongest, this path is the hardest. But if we were strong enough to do it, we wouldn't see it. Our prayers would not be needed. This movement's very needed. Indigenous wisdom unheeded and sacred things depleted. I'm Mexicano, Malacota, and I'm white too. I'm mixed with everyone, so part of me's just like you. Every group of human beings shares the same stars. And if the earth is not your mother, are you from Mars? Since 1492, 500 years and counting. Surviving the genocide they call colonizing my turtle island. What is a fossil fuel? Continued destruction, nothing new. Live in a system, taking our children, shifting their feelings till nothing.
With the stroke of a pen, Trump's trying to undo everything we've worked so hard for. But as Indigenous people, our existence is our resistance. We protect Mother Earth and the water because it's who we are and we have no other choice. I'm facing 7 years in prison.
First, you should know that I have risen through the fire in colorful buckskin. The object of my desire is the color of my skin, so divided on my kin. Watch me turn the tables till we eating like some kings in beautiful headdresses. The culture is so impressive, I'm just hoping I absorb it when he passing me the message. Cause baby, it's depressing living in this mess we call a home. We should take it back, the chokers resting on the collarbone. Arrowheads right along, the enemy like styrofoam. Piercing through the strongest armor, death and genocide of foam. And still I stand, a singular red man with Jupiter-sized heart, forever repping my clan. The eagles and old man, watching over my plans, talking real shit. Baby, no faking here for the fans. I'm shouting out Bobby Jones, my auntie, my mushroom George. I'm drawing all of my strength for my people here before me, man. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. We about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Blessed is the man with sons who walk beside him. There's not enough leaders out there we should be riding. They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Learn to grow yourself a set, cause you can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem, they call me public enemy, but they don't understand that I hold it down for my family and I hate it when they say that. I won't be cause I'm native, cause in my mind we the strongest. We were built up for the ages. Hey, give me back mine for a take that. You don't want that, where my brains at? Put in my pot with a braid of the sweet grass. Put a prayer up, if you ain't gonna ride, get back with your weak ass. No room for the weak, of the type of speech that brings us down. Need them soldiers to be strong when the bad man comes to town. Ride out. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. We about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me?
We have to learn to maneuver through a linear society without completely losing ourselves in that greed, in my language, naholo, lover of things.
We are a people of endurance and protectors of the land, maintaining our traditions, ancient knowledge in our hands, lighting sacred fires, sustaining song and dance, enduring all oppression we would stand. This is a song of survival. Can you get with this? Indigenous revival, a movement of the people, a revolution tribal, just another song of survival. Yeah, you say you just living life, but do you remember where you from? Do you acknowledge all your ancestors and the children yet to come? Have you gained or retained the knowledge that the old ones hold as sacred? The teachings of how to walk in balance, see clearly and release hatred? Why do we emulate what's popular in a society that wasn't built for us, or even with us in mind? So why do we participate in what's killing us? This one's for the artists, the poets, and our followers saving us, the b-boys and graphers, MCs and turntablists. The four elements are like medicine, a cultural empowerment. So keep your YOLO and swag and watch hip-hop devour it. The criticisms out of love for the things I know could be better. Ceremony is the key that unlocks knowledge beyond measure. See, I conjecture we're changing the weather. Revolutionaries adorn feathers that have never been idle, manifesting coup through lectures. Colonization, assimilation, try to erase us from this nation, but we stand here strong, singing songs of creation. Raising up our fists, raising up our fists, reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars. Defiant we resist, defiant we resist. Remember who we are, remember who we are. We are a people of endurance and protectors of the land, maintaining our traditions, ancient knowledge in our hands, lighting sacred fires, sustaining song and dance, enduring all oppression we would stand. This is a song of survival. Can you get with this? Indigenous revival, a movement of the people, a revolution tribal, just another song of survival. Spirit over money, teachings over law, balance over power, yeah, the empire shall fall. Manifest destiny, capitalist exploitation of nature, self-destructive destiny, manifested through hatred. Be careful, you can become this, don't take this out of context. Impotent rebellion stemming from an inferiority complex. Young one, do what you want, please don't get defensive. Just know what you put in the world has definitive consequences. Change, activists, action is the start, not by the movement of your mouth, but the manifestation of your heart. People say that they don't see us, there's no evidence we're here, but when they look at us, they don't see us, they're only seeing their own fear. No Eiffel Tower here, no ancient towers, none, but listen for a heartbeat, you can hear it in the drum. You can see us in the land, where you stand is where we're from. Been regaining ancient knowledge and the best is yet to come. Raising up our fists, raising up our fists, reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars. Defiant we resist, defiant we resist. Remember who we are, remember who we are. We are a people of endurance and protectors of the land, maintaining our traditions, ancient knowledge in our hands, lighting sacred fires, sustaining song and dance, enduring all oppression we would stand. This is a song of survival. Can you get with this? Indigenous revival, a movement of the people, a revolution tribal, just another song of survival. Raising up our fists, reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars. Defiant we resist, defiant we resist. Remember who we are, remember who we are. We are a people of endurance and protectors of the land, maintaining our traditions, ancient knowledge in our hands, lighting sacred fires, sustaining song and dance, enduring all oppression we would stand. This is a song of survival. Can you get with this? Indigenous revival, a movement of the people, a revolution tribal, just another song of survival. Yeah, you say you just living life, but do you remember where you from? Do you acknowledge acknowledge all your ancestors and the children yet to come? Have you gained or retained the knowledge that the old ones hold as sacred? The teachings of how to walk in balance, see clearly and release hatred? Why do we emulate what's popular in a society that wasn't built for us, or even with us in mind? So why do we participate in what's killing us? This one's for the artists, the poets, and our followers saving us, the b-boys and graphers, MCs and turntablists. The four elements are like medicine, a cultural empowerment. So keep your YOLO and swag and watch hip-hop devour it. The criticisms out of love for the things I know could be better. Ceremony is the key that unlocks knowledge beyond measure. See, I conjecture we're changing the weather. Revolutionaries adorn feathers that have never been idle, manifesting coup through lectures. Colonization, assimilation, try to erase us from this nation, but we stand here strong, singing songs of creation. Raising up our fists, raising up